Hey Terry Ann, it's Brody from Pacific Toyota. Just here to give you a quick high-definition virtual tour on our lovely Hyundai I30 hatchback. Now before I do that, a little bit about us. So we are Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. We do have two used vehicle yards, one here where I'm standing at 77 Mulgrave Road, the other one about 2 kilometres down the road at 235 Mulgrave Road. Just next to that we also have Toyota brand new vehicles and Lexus of Cairns. But without going too much further into that, I'll jump straight into the virtual tour of this lovely I30. Now what I want to do for you is just give you an exact idea of the condition of the car. So what I'm going to do is I'll start underneath the bonnet here and work my way through the underneath. And as you can see, it's all nice and clean under there. Pop that one down and give you a good look through the paint, and then I will work my way into the interior. Now coming through the front here, noticed a couple of light little stone chips just in the bonnet. Now any of these little nicks, if they're a major concern to you, please do let me know and I can have a look at getting those brush touched for you. So what that means is they'll basically hit that with the same color paint code that's on the vehicle and blend those in for me. Working my way down the right hand guard, just a very light little nick just under the guard, but otherwise that's all nice and clean. Now there's a little bit of gutter rash just on that right front wheel, otherwise it's all nice and clean, and as you can see through there, there's a heaps of tread left on that tyre as well, so heaps of driving left in those. Coming through the front bar, there's a little scratch just on the front bar there, and a couple of light little nicks in there as well, like I mentioned on the bonnet. Same deal, if they're a major concern, I can have those brush touched for you as well. A little bit of a bigger one in the front bar there. But as you can see, you've got your fog lights on the front, a nice updated front bar on these, so it gives them a really nice look to them. Alright, there's a light little nick just down the bottom there. Otherwise that front bar seems all nice and clean. Come through the left hand front guard here, that's all nice and clean too. So like I said, a ton of tread left in those tyres. This wheel's all nice and clean. Those marks here, just a bit of glue or something. They come off with my fingernail, so I'll be easy to say that they will come off with a good detail. And as far as I can show you, a nice clean underbody under there as well. Alright, I'll work my way onto the roof now. Just showing you there's no dents or anything there. It's all nice and clean as well, so lovely gloss black finish on the top of the boot there too. And through the roof there's no dents or anything like that through there. Through this rear door, glass is all nice and clean. Lovely shape in these. Obviously got your reverse camera under there. There's a light little scratch just on that rear door. Otherwise it's nice and tidy. Coming through the rear bar now, there's a light little scuff just on the rear bar and a tiny little stone chip there. Otherwise you do have these reverse sensors on the back here, so if you are reversing and get too close to anything, they will start beeping. There's a light little scratch just under there. Otherwise that's all nice and clean. There's a bit of a, I don't know what this is, it seems to be partially coming off of my finger, so I'll be pretty confident to say that'll come out with a good detail as well. Otherwise that rear bar is nice and clean. Coming through this rear quarter now, that's all clean as well. Coming down this rear left hand wheel, there's a very light little nick in the wheel, but otherwise no gutter rash or anything through that one, and heaps of tread left in that tyre as well. Alright, coming down the left hand side of the vehicle, I'll go through the top first and then I'll work my way down through the doors for you. Alright, coming through this front left hand door, there's a tiny little scuff just in the front door there. Otherwise looks all nice and clean on this passenger's front door. There's a slight little chip in the paint just in that rear door at the front. Another tiny little one there. Otherwise, looking through the rest of the rear door, it looks all nice and clean. Alright, I'll pop this boot open for you, give you a good look in there. So obviously they dip a bit deeper into the boots here, give you a little bit of extra boot space in the lovely little I30s. It's all nice and clean in there. obviously still give you a full size tyre in the back, and your jack and tools are sitting in there just in case you ever do need to change that rear wheel. Alright, working my way through the right hand side of the vehicle now, so through this right hand rear guard. That's all nice and clean. Coming through this right hand rear wheel, there's no scuffs or anything like that through there. Same as the other side, a heap of tread left in that tyre as well. Alright, same deal, I'll go through the top for you and then I'll work my way back through the doors. A couple of light little scratches just in the black there, as you can see. Not too much we can do about that, as it is that black plastic just in front of the door. Alright, going back through this driver's door now. This tiny little, it's just a little seed actually, it comes off my fingernail. No real paint scuffs or anything through here. Tiny little nick just in the paint there, very, very small. And coming through the back door now, same deal, really, really clean. Jump into the back of the vehicle for you. Alright, that's all nice and tidy through there. The rear carpet is all nice and clean as well. And there's no door, any scuffs or anything on that door either. Through the rear seat, give you a good look through here. That's all nice and clean as well. No, barely really a mark on these seats here in the back. And through the roof linings, all nice and clean as well. And the back of those front seats, they're all tidy too. Jumping into the front of the vehicle now. Alright, through the front door card there. That's all nice and tidy as well. This kick card, there's a very light little mark just in the kick card there. Pretty standard on a used vehicle, but as you can see through there, the carpet's all nice and clean, as well as through the front. Now, there's a little bit of stain on the front seat there, as you can see. We can do our best and try and get that out, but I don't know if that will. Coming through this passenger seat, that's all nice and clean. And through the driver's seat, that's all nice and tidy as well. I'll pop inside now and start the vehicle up for us. Now, obviously you've got the main key. We do have just the one key at the moment. If we do get a second, we will let you know, but at the moment we've only got the one. Turning that on now. Alright, so 57,629 kilometers. Obviously it looks like it's not due until 65,000, so heaps of driving left before another service. Obviously you got your steering wheel controls on here, your steering wheel itself, cruise control on the right hand side. Coming through here, you've got your mirror and window controls on the driver's door card, traction control and light dimmers on the dash there as well. Nice big touchscreen in these Hyundai I30s as well, so obviously all touchscreen as well as your buttons and modes to the right. And I'll turn that one up.
Clicking between Sky Racing 1.
As you can hear, there's no scratching or anything through the radio there, so you can tell it's been looked after. Cold air conditioning as well. Got your central locking in the middle as well as your aircon. So you've got your fan speed, temperature and modes through here. A couple of 12 volt points down the bottom and your aux cord and USB point. As well as your automatic transmission, so obviously park, reverse, neutral and drive. Does have a couple of driving modes just there, so as you can see up here, it comes up with your eco, your sport mode and just your normal driving mode as well. A couple of cup holders, obviously your handbrake and your center console in there. Give you a good look through the dash and then I'll jump into the service history, but that's all nice and clean up there as well. Now I'll just chuck you down for a second and pop the service history open so we can have a look through it together. Alright, so just having a quick look there. Obviously it just doesn't have the complimentary service, but does have the first service done there, the second service done there, 45, then done at 55,000, so has just been serviced, so 57 now, like I said, 65,000 kilometers, so till the next service, so heaps of driving without needing another service. I'll quickly jump out of the vehicle now and give you one last look around, but that will conclude my virtual tour. If any of those nicks or anything do concern you, please let me know. Otherwise, just giving you a quick look around. Very clean vehicle. I hope you enjoyed the lovely virtual tour, and I can't wait to hear from you. Thank you.